So let's talk a little bit about these two great companies, Microsoft and SAP, right? Are their customer base roughly the same? Are there overlaps? And then when it comes to the partners, do they overlaps or are they very different? What is similar and different between these two ecosystems?
I think it goes back to when you think about the where we play together and where we have giant overlaps. We'll call it an Venn diagram. It's certainly the one area where we don't overlap really are B2C. Microsoft has an incredible amount of revenue and products. Xbox would be the example of we don't play in that world. But when you think about commercial entities, and you just think about a standard pyramid of at the bottom of the pyramid are really small businesses, mom and pop shops. All the way up to the top of the pyramid would be the biggest companies in the world. What is really interesting about our joint install bases is Microsoft, plays almost in every single company in the world, even if they say they don't. Because even when a company says, I don't really run Azure, maybe I don't even use Office, maybe I'm using Google Apps, or I have Okta and I don't even run Active Directory. I don't use Microsoft. The likelihood that they have Edge installed on a PC is high. They're a customer. And so it's really interesting is that the tech stack is so broad for Microsoft that every company in the world is using some Microsoft technology on a daily basis. It just depends on, is it the app, is it the backend, is it the browser? For SAP, because we're an applications company, it's pretty clean to say, are you using our application to run your financials or supply chain or not? The fascinating thing about our business is even though 87% of the world's GDP goes through SAP, which you would think of as the biggest companies in the world, we have 80,000 companies that run a product from us known as Business One. And Business One is a product that has been around for almost about 20 years, and it is built for SMBs. It runs financials and general ledger and basic supply chain. And we have a huge, lovely business where, when you think about all the companies we have, like 90% are small businesses. It just so happens the 10% are giant. And so we have a really interesting area. As a result, what you end up seeing is when you overlay our install base against Microsoft, is in one regard, we're absolute